Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've got another McFarlane Superpowers figure. This time it's the Atom. Now, I didn't really recognize this character. When I saw the photo, like pictures of the toy, I thought, that's a pretty cool Superpowers figure from McFarlane. I like the costume, I like the figure, maybe I'll get that. And I'm like, I don't know who the Atom is. I don't remember the Atom. I didn't read the Atom comic or anything. I didn't recognize the character, I just thought he looked good. But then I actually was looking around, and one of the few Superpowers comics superhero comics I had as a kid actually featured the Atom, but he had a very different costume at the time. It was a different version of him. He spent most of the comic in bed after having been injured in battle, and he just had the mask on, which I kind of recognized, but the rest of his costume was totally different when he finally left the hospital and joined the fight against I can't remember that character now. I'm forgetting the names. But there's a few characters from that comic I wanted to get, like Dr. Fate and now the Atom, because even though it's not that version, it is that character, and I do like this version of him, so it's all cool. Now the packaging, of course, doesn't really have any individual product photography or anything, but it does have all the figures that they've done up to this point. They're up to 51 at this point, that when this figure was done, which I think was the second last wave. And of course the vehicles as well. A little bit of text about the actual character. Some original artwork, of course, on the cover. And it looks fairly accurate, because sometimes they're using the same parts and just repainting them or adding elements to them, and sometimes there are little things that show that they were designed for another figure or came from another figure. But this is pretty much consistent with this figure. He doesn't have a line of briefs or anything. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy that I got it. I'm glad I got it. And I just really remember the character mostly because he was in hospital bed, half naked for the whole comic, and there were some very beautiful photos of this idealized male form that I was sort of became aware of when I was a kid, and I just remember the character, even if I don't remember this version of him in this costume. So I'm glad I have one. I'll probably be able to find the other version at some point. I do want toys of all the figures that I had, all the characters that were in the couple of superhero comics I did have, besides the basic Batman, Superman ones. I only had a couple. But yeah, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of McFarlane Superpowers, the Atom. I think the figure looks good, and glad I got it.